Welcome everyone to Apple Insider. It is Andrew here, and we have talked about for a little while now the possibility or the likelihood of a smaller iPhone coming later this year. And based on the latest iOS 14 betas, it may be confirmed. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So if you guys remember, we have been talking about, again, this new smaller iPhone for a while. It started way back earlier this year with the launch of the iPhone SE 2, iPhone SE 2020 version. And people were very upset that the new iPhone SE did not have the same tiny form factor that the original iPhone SE did. It was a larger screen, and it really ticked off a lot of people. And people thought that Apple wasn't listening. But the thing is, Apple was listening. So for the iPhone SE, Apple wanted to deliver an incredibly low-cost phone with a larger display, because that's what a lot of people wanted. They wanted that low-cost iPhone with a bigger display. And that is what they got with the iPhone SE. But it turns out Apple was listening, not only delivering that larger screen on a more cost-effective iPhone, but launching a smaller iPhone altogether. And that's what we'll be getting with the new iPhone 12. So we talked about when we got our hands on some dummy units of the iPhone 12 line. So there are again going to be 4 versions of the iPhone 12 lineup. There's going to be a smaller iPhone 12, there's going to be a middle-size iPhone 12 Max, and it is going to be the same size as the iPhone 12 Pro, and then the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is growing from 6.5 to I think 6.7 inches. So we have 3 sizes and 12 or 4 different models of the iPhone 12. So 3 sizes, 4 models of the iPhone 12. And specifically, we want to talk about that littlest guy, the newest one, the 5.4 inch iPhone 12. So we've been talking about this. We said it was going to be very likely that this was going to be debuting this fall. And new code in iOS 14 shows that this may in fact be real. It almost confirms this phone in general. So how does it do that? It's not buried in some code, some reference, something like that. It's actually very easy to find. So if you are running a certain version of the iOS 14 beta, you can see it for yourself. So let's go ahead. I got my iPhone 12 Pro, or my iPhone 11 Pro Max here, and we want to look we want to go into settings. So if we go into the settings app here, and we head down to display and brightness, and we scroll all the way to the bottom, there's something called display zoom. So if you are not familiar, display zoom does just what it sounds like. It zooms in your display. So for the iPhone 12 or iPhone 11 Pro Max, it's actually, the standard version is smaller, everything on the screen is a little bit smaller, but if you use the zoomed version, it actually zooms up all of your icons, makes everything bigger, and it's actually just using the phone size smaller than it. So the iPhone 11 Pro, it did not used to have this display zoom feature. You could not zoom in on that display. That's because there was no smaller iPhone for it to kind of clock down to. So there was no zoomed or version of that display on the iPhone 11 Pro or the iPhone 10, iPhone XS, any of those for that matter. So it is a pretty nice thing to see that on the latest iOS 14 beta, this display zoom feature is actually on those iPhone 11 Pros. So those smaller displays that previously did not have that display zoom option now do. And why is that? Sounds like it's because there is a new smaller iPhone coming down the line, one that is smaller than that middle size. That I believe like 5.8 inch size is what they're rocking right now. So it's going to go from that 5.8 inch to a new 5.4 inch model. So that is going to be huge news for people who are looking for that smaller phone, because honestly, this thing is tiny. This is the model we looked at. If you want to see the size comparison, go check out that other video. But this is really what we're looking at here as far as this phone goes. It's incredibly small, feels great. Maybe I have lying around here. Beep boop, in and out of camera real quick. Just to kind of give you guys an idea, here is an iPhone 11 Pro. Here is the new 5.4-inch iPhone. So this will be the iPhone 12, and this will still roughly be the same size as the iPhone 12 Pro. You can see the size difference there. We're definitely getting a smaller phone between the two of them. So this is now seemingly confirmed in the new iOS 14 betas. We're seeing the display zoom feature. People were even able to, I believe 9to5Mac was able to get this simulator to run at that new smaller size, but it crashes at all the other sizes. Why? Because it sounds like Apple's got something in mind for that very specific ratio, screen size, pixel resolution. So it sounds like we're definitely getting that smaller iPhone later this year. Not only that, but today, as we're making this video on Chinese social media Weibo, we actually saw, or Weibo, we saw some leaked screens that it look like they're for a 5.4-inch phone that has a notch in the top. Sound familiar? The new iPhones. It sounds like these screens have actually leaked. The leaker has leaked screens for various phones in the past, so they have a good track record when it comes to leaking displays. So just another piece of the puzzle between iOS 14, between the models and the schematics that we got here for this guy, the iOS 14 code, of course, and then the Weibo leaked screens. Really, everything is starting to come together that we're going to, in fact, see this 5.4-inch iPhone 12 very, very soon. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you going to be snagging the new tiny iPhone? Let me know over on Twitter at Andrew_OSU, and we can talk about all the latest iPhone rumors. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next video. Hey everyone, did you guys like that video? Be sure to click on that like button so we can create content that we know that you guys want to see. And follow Apple Insider on all social media channels. If you want the best prices on any Apple gear, check out the Apple Insider price guide that is updated daily. And until next time, we'll see you later.